Hey, what's up guys? It's Ben 10,000 Yugioh, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero, and today guys, we're going dark.
Hello. I now give you a gift in return. Me. My name is Lucifer Morningstar.
Like the DC universe. Stick around. Anyway, guys, I know, I stole that from Deadpool. I know, it's not an original joke. I don't care. It's still funny. We're going to be playing the Darklord deck. This was suggested by an audience member. I cannot remember your name. I'm sorry. I get a lot of requests. Anyway, so today's deck, like I said, today's deck profile will be Darklords, and actually, it's pretty interesting that we're playing this deck. It's pretty linear. It's pretty easy to understand. I do think that I could have made some better card choices throughout this entire deck, but we'll discuss those later on in the deck profile. If you're new here, guys, because I know I've got like 3 or 4 of you guys who seem to pop up when I'm not making videos. I don't know what that's about, but I'm not complaining. I just find it funny. If you're new here, this is how we do things. We have this little discussion here at the front. I'm going to go through this. We're going to throw out the replay footage, throw some music in there to keep you entertained, and then after that, I will go over the deck profile, explain my card choices, combos, etc. And then in the comments below, there will be a pinned comment with the time code, so if you guys don't want to watch those replays, you can just skip straight to that deck profile and figure out how it works from there. So without further ado, let's get dark, boys. Have it, guys. That was Darklords in their shadowy glory. I guess. I'm not really sure for a pun there. But anyway, the point is, this deck's not too bad. It basically plays like Blue Eyes with a little bit more consistency, I think. There are a few cards in this build that I think that could have been better. I don't really feel like I need as much of the Ukabak here. Morningstar never came into play. Nestian was useful rarely. So was Amadeus here. I'm not even going to pretend I can pronounce that. this Darklord in particular. No. And then, of course, there's Zerato here, which I only got to blow up a field once, but it's still cool. We got a little darkness for extra draws. You know, we got our own Monster Reborn, essentially. We got our own Rhoda, Twin Twister. I mean, there's a few things that could have made this build better, but being that I've never played Darklords before making this video, so I really was just kind of flying by the skin of my teeth. And I did okay. I think I did okay. If I was really going to play around with this deck competitively and like really focus on how I was going to build this, I probably would go and take a different route. But I decided, you know, I like the Morning Star here. He's pretty cool looking. And we all know what his real name is. Damn you, Konami America, for being a bunch of pansies. They can't handle the name Lucifer. Yeah. I'm like, pansies. Anyway. But I probably would take him out, though, truth be told. It would have been a better idea just to go for kind of a Link spammy type thing. Because a lot of the builds I was running with, I was like, you know, Link monsters were really prevalent in my victories. Also, having your own breakthrough skill that's searchable is pretty cool. Just saying. And the extra deck is obviously, you could take out most of this stuff. I just kind of threw in a bunch of stuff that I knew they could go into. Like, I threw in Zombie Stein just because he's a big dude. Got the Galaxy Eyes Dragons, some of them. We got the Heart Earth, Felgrand. Mostly just hashtag negate, essentially. You know, big eye, you know, get the 2 level 7s I have, maybe steal something. I probably would play more of him, actually, if I knew that I could go into him more often. So, yeah, this is kind of the build I would go with. I think that the Darklords are very underestimated, but the problem with them is that they're very life point reliant, and in this current game state, it's just not a good idea to play a deck that's very life point reliant. Which, I mean, I know you can recover a lot with Darklord Divinity, but it's just, you know, the way the current game is, I wouldn't do that, you know. We also have Darklord Rebellion, which this card is so not fair. It's just, oh, ditch a Darklord from my hand, blow up anything I want. Cool, doesn't target, just destroys. How neat is that? That is something that I do think is quite useful, is a lot of these Darklord cards, they don't target. So, I think the best thing to do, realistically, your combos should be something along the lines of getting these guys in your graveyard, the Darklord traps, so basically you can abuse them with your monsters. That, I think, is the best route to take. So, you know, I mean, everyone's going to have their opinion. You guys can have yours. I'm definitely just saying, like, from my short experience of playing this deck personally, that is what I would think the right route for me would be, is to, like, just focus on getting those cards in the graveyard, like, you know, abusing them with, like, Ukabak to get them in the grave, and then, like, you know, paying the life points to just kind of take their stuff or blow up their stuff. It doesn't target, so that's kind of the really cool thing there. Like, legitimately, if I was up against, like, a Chaos Max Dragon deck, for example, I could still take their stuff, because none of these cards target. I could just, oh, Darklord Enchantment, that's mine now. It's really dumb. But it's just, the deck's just life point reliant. That's the only issue I see with it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you are new here, remember, guys, you can request any deck for me to try and attempt to build. I have a list of viewer-requested decks, so when I don't have something that I particularly want to show you myself, I will go dig into there and build something that you guys want to see. So make sure, if you're new here and you want to see something on in the future on this channel, make sure you leave that comment below. Let me know what you think about this deck and how I could improve it. If I was going to try this again in the future for you guys, let me know what you think. And yeah, that's all I've got for you today. For you new guys, thank you, welcome. If you're new here and you've never seen my channel before, maybe you should contemplate subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get me to that 200. We're so close. I can almost feel that achievement, guys. I can almost feel it. So, so if you're new here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more of my antics, and I will see you guys next time. I'm Ben 10,000 Yugioh, your friendly neighborhood Yu-Gi-Oh superhero. Peace.